Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, how someone calls you on your far speaker, whatever kind it happens to be, and you don't know them. You don't know how they got your reckoning. I mean, it's not like their friend or kin or some business that you have a dealing with, and you don't know how. And a lot of folks will think, well, with having wireless far speakers these days, and very few folks having their reckoning books these days, you would think that that would make it rare. But no, you would be struck how many times you will get a call from someone who thinks that they're getting a hold of some friend or some kin or some business or whoever, and somehow by mistake they end up putting in your reckoning track that ends up making a call to you. And I don't know how this happens. I mean, how many times does someone makes a mistake and calls 911 when they don't mean to? That's very rare. But if it's beyond a need phone need call, how often you would know that folks do it a lot. Someone goes 410 10 10 10 6. Hello? Oh, are you Michelle? No. I'm sorry, I'm Jordan, and you got the wrong reckoning. Oh, I'm sorry. Somehow by mistake I must have made a mistake and put the wrong reckoning, and somehow I got a hold of you. Understandable. Goodbye. But how does that happen? How does someone who either has the reckoning written down somewhere or either has it already set in their wise speaker, in their far speaker, or is it a wise far speaker? I don't know. And somehow they make the mistake of putting in your reckoning, your reckoning craft to your wise far speaker or your far speaker. How does this happen? I don't know. And it tends to happen a lot. You know, does someone truly forget what their reckoning is to their friend or to their kin or to the business or whoever they're hoping to get a hold of and talk with? Most likely. And you can't guilt it on you can guilt it on many things, but I have seen everyone seems it happens to everyone, you know, and no one really seems to know how this happens. Like I say, does someone call 911 by mistake and then say, oops, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I thought I was getting a hold of my friend or kin? No, they don't, because they know that 911 is a needed call for needed help, whatever that kind of help may be. But when it comes to that, why do folks make a mistake, put your reckoning craft in, your reckoning in, and then think that they're getting a hold of their kin or their friend or the business or whatever, and then they got a hold of you? I don't know how that happens. No one really seems to know how it happens. You know, it's not like you can insight or know how this happens. And I know they're going to say, oh, some folks, they don't keep a reckoning. They don't have their reckoning written down. They don't got it set in their wise, in their far speaker. That could be true. So someone's like, oh shit, I want to call, oh shit, I want to call Donkey, but I don't have his reckoning in my head, and well, I don't have it written down, and I don't have it on my Y speaker, so I'm just going to make a guess. 412-412-66677. Hello, is this Donkey? No, it's not Donkey. You got the wrong reckoning. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Well, that's understandable. No harm, right? Yeah, no harm. Bye. I mean, how does that happen? And I'm going to say, once again, these reckonings that I am making up, I don't know if anyone truly has them. And I don't really think they do. So I'm just making up a reckoning that someone could, by mistake or not thinking, put in and then think they're getting a hold of their friend or their kin or the business or whatever they want to get a hold of, and then they seek out that they were wrong. That somehow they misreckoned somewhere in the call. Either somewhere after the someone after the stead hidden, which somewhere after that is where they made a mistake. Who knows? But it seems to happen. And it's always like, sorry, you got the wrong reckoning. Alright, well, that's all the time I got. Give this film a like, share and playlist it, and I'll see you later.